Thank you, and welcome to Jellybean Television Comedy Club, where local talent comes to be discovered. We have with us a brand new comedian by the name of Stitch. Let us all welcome Stitch to the Jellybean Television Comedy Club.
Hey, how you doing, everybody there at the Jellybean Comedy Club? This here is Stitch. I'm kind of new to this here business, but you bear with me, cause it ain't costing you nothing, and I'm gonna have you stitching in the aisle there. Hey, did you know that a man is now able to go across the United States in 8 hours? 4 hours for flying, and the other 4 hours to get to the airport? So on this here one flight that I was on, the flight attendant said to the guy sitting next to me, she said, "I'm sorry, Mr. Jones, but I think we left your wife behind in Chicago." The man says, "Oh, thank goodness, I thought I was going deaf."
Oh, boy.
Hey, just last week I was flying on a plane and almost had a heart attack when I noticed a sign up there in front of the door where the pilot's cabin is, and it said, "Student Pilot." The passenger stopped one of the flight attendants on the flight that was on here the other day, and he said, "Excuse me, how high is this plane?" And the flight attendant said, "Oh, about 30,000 feet." Then the passenger said, "Well, how wide is it?" Okay, then I saw this minister guy, go to church. Yeah, one day the minister, he spoke to the deacon and he says, "I thought you went to the ball game today instead of church." And the deacon replied, "No, that's a lie. Here's the fish to prove it." Yeah, when the ministers, asked a little girl what she thought of her first church service. The music was nice, she said, but the commercial was too long. Yeah, this is Stitch, got another one for you here. Hey, 3 sons of a lawyer, a doctor, and a minister were talking about how much money the fathers made. The lawyer's son said, "Hey, my father goes into court on a case and often comes home with as much as $1,500. The doctor's son said, "Yeah, my father performs an operation and earns as much as $2,000. The minister's son, determined not to be outdone, said, "That's nothing. My father preaches for about 20 minutes on Sunday morning, and it takes 4 men to carry the money." Yeah, I got another one for you here. My son is such an introvert, he can't even lead in silent prayer. Hey, a minister forgot the name of the couple he was going to marry, so he said from the pulpit, "Will those who wish to get united in holy matrimony please come forward after the service?" After the service, 13 old maids came forward. Old Pete was very close to dying but made a miraculous recovery. In the hospital, his pastor came to visit him. "Tell me, Pete, when you were near death's door, were you afraid to meet your maker?" "Nah," pastor said, "Pete, it was the other man I was afraid of."
Huh?
This one, there was a student there at one of the high schools, and he said, "I don't think I deserve a 0 on this test." Teacher says, "Nah, neither do I, but it was the lowest mark I could give you." And then the teacher, she looked down at Billy. "I hope I didn't see you looking at someone else's paper, Billy." Billy says, "I hope so too, teacher."
Huh?
Yeah, then there was the dad on Father's Day. He said, "My children are at a perfect age. Too old to cry at night and too young to borrow the car." Yeah, then when the father called home, the 6-year-old son of his, he answered and said, "Hey, don't talk too loud, Dad. The babysitter's asleep." So, the husband says to the wife, he says, "Don't you think our son gets all his brains from me?"
I don't know.
And the wife replies, "Probably, I still have mine." Yeah, here's a wise one. Yeah, this one will get you going. Parents spend the first part of the child's life urging him to walk and talk, and the rest of his childhood making him sit down and keep quiet. Yeah, so 2 guys were out there on the golf course, and one said to the other guy, he says, "I'd move heaven and earth to break my 100 score." The other guy says to him, "Try moving heaven. You've already moved plenty of earth today." And the caddy, get this, the caddy says, "Let me say this about your game, mister. I wouldn't say you were the worst golfer I've ever seen on this golf course, but I've seen places today that I've never seen before." Hey, with that, I'll say goodbye. It's been nice being with you guys here at Jellybean Comedy Club, and you all come back again next time, okay? See ya.